timing because just started the stream. Oh, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into your stream for Division One's Austrian Grand Prix. I'll be your host tonight, Dave's Freak, as usual, alongside my co-commentator, OFNH Riders. How are we doing, my guy?
Yeah, I'm all good. You sound like you're ill. Are you okay?
I mean, I feel a little sick, but it's not too bad.
We'll get better soon, dude.
Certainly.
We need you. You can't back out now.
I don't think I'm much needed in F5, considering how bad I've been this season.
Well, considering how bad I've been in rain, heavy rain, and all.
Okay.
Considering how bad I've been in F3, I'm pretty sure they won't miss me.
Sheesh. Meanwhile, we've got 18 reserves for Div 1 alone. 18, it's absolutely insane.
This should be very entertaining. A wet race.
Alright. So we've almost got a full grid here tonight. I don't know how you have 38 drivers in Div 1 and only half of the 38 show up for a race, but here we are.
Well, at least we've got 19 people.
Yeah, I imagine number 20 is coming soon. And what do you know it? It's the other McLaren driver. So your 19 drivers currently in the session are Easton, Reese, Hubert, okay, Howes, Tornado, Muddy will be the first man coming out of the pits. Ipswich Techers, Pigeon, Snedden, Toby, Deezen Q, Lizard King, Greg, Rob Kelly, Draco, Legends, Aldaf, C. White, and Caesar Wizard.
I don't think people are going out.
No, the session may be dry. It might get dried out by the end of Q1. It might be why no one's coming out. Could also be that
We've got Williams coming out, and the other Aston.
The other Aston of Tornado, and right behind him is the Williams of Toby.
Looks like the Alpine is coming out as well.
Alpha Tauri. The Alpha Tauri House. The other Williams, C. White. Oh, Legends coming out now. C. White's out. Easton. And Legends. We're gonna go to Muddy Biscuit. It's out of the final corner now. Coming down the pit straight.
Looks like the rain will ease up a little bit. Not much better.
Pit down to third gear. Turn 1, minimum speed of 74 miles an hour. Now down second DRS straight. Of course, no DRS as of right now due to the rain. Top speed up the hill of 191 miles an hour to 17,585 through the first sector. Down the second gear out of the hairpin. Top speed down the hill of 192 down to third gear. Minimum speed of 58 down to second for a moment. Back up to third as he's climbing the gears. And third gear for turn 5 here. We get yellows in sector 3. 50.2 through the first 2 sectors for the Aston of Muddy Biscuit.
Yellow is what he's been going slow as he takes his lap.
Oh, good. Alright. Through the final corner on the exit now. Muddy Biscuit heading to the line. It's going to be a 12.5 to start the session. Next man to put up a lap time will be Greg. Draco will be the next one to cross the line. He will not put up a time, though. He has just finished his outlap now. Decent following him. Got Aldaf after him. So we're going to move over to Tornado, Muddy Biscuit's teammate. Cross line at 12.32. It's P1 for the Aston. Toby immediately smashing that at 12.0. 11.4 for Howes. $12.1 for C1 P3. Techers is retired in the pits. I think he had a quali ban, that might be why he retired in the pits. Legends with a 12.388 and Reese B07 with an 11.7. Puts him P2. Rob Kelly has just rejoined the session. Good news there.
Yep. Quali ban.
There you go.
What can Pigeon do?
Cross line takes P5 with a 112.122.
Up the hill to the second corner, hard on the brakes. Up the hill to turn 3. Up and downhill.
So you're talking about C White with an 11.7. It's P2 for him now.
I'm talking about Mr. Pigeon around turn 3.
On board with him.
Turn 4. Split line into turn 5. Down. Triple last corner, into the last corner, up the side, runs it out wide to the front in, and across the line, only good enough to set with 12-1. We'll see what we're going to do as we approach the second corner. Sprint down to the third. Is it out wide? Lost a little bit of time there. Neat and tidy, using all the road. Good 5-8-9. What can Caesar Wizard do?
Season Q improving to a 12-0 puts him up to P6, just ahead of the Williams and Toby. Lizard King cross line improves by a good chunk. It's up to a 12.559. It's P13.
Caesar Wizard has invalidated.
Howes across the line. Gonna start another lap here. Lizard King, who's crashed. Hold on a second. What happened to him? Crashed on the back straight. Runs down to turn 4. I'm not sure how he crashed there, but that's a session done and dusted. He's not going to make it to Q2. if he does, it won't matter because he'll be out of the session. Draco has put up the exact same time as Aldaf. It's P3 for the Haas.
CRE Howard is actually Sam.
I figured that was Sam Howes. Easton, nope, never mind. That's not Easton. Just cross the Aldaf diving into the pit. Sam Howes also diving in. Caesar Wizard coming through the final corner now. Runs a little wide, but keeps it valid. It's a 1:12.2. It's P11 for the McLaren. Gotta hope his teammate can show up soon. Or that one of the reserves will come in.
No one's not really on that lap, to be honest.
Kelly out of the final corner puts up a 12.4. It's P15 for the Alfa Romeo driver. Lizard King will officially not make it into Q2 on time or otherwise. Mark Tornado coming into the pits now. Ooh, little deep. IGN Legends across the line now is going to start another lap here. Current best is a 1:12.388. Was very wide out of turn one, but I imagine he lost more than enough time for the stewards to not be too upset with him here.
What happened to Lizard King?
He crashed out of turn 3. Not like right on the exit. He crashed like about 200 meters after the exit of turn 3. It was kind of weird. You call it turn 2. Literally speaking, it's turn 3. But yeah, I do wish they would remove that. That they wouldn't call that pink. Kelly up by over a 1/10.5 in the first sector alone. Not much rain falling. It's lessened a little bit, but since the last time we mentioned it, rain hasn't gone away by much.
In the pit lane, it doesn't look like it's gone away at all.
Yeah, no, Caesar Wizard is on the softs, and clearly it's not softs time yet. I don't frankly think it's going to become soft even by the end of the session. Rob Kelly now almost 3 tenths up in the first 2 sectors. And the ratings going like gonna be a 1:11.968 for Rob Kelly. It's P8 for him. He improves by almost 4/10 of a second. Easton way off to the side, and oh, Legends has crashed out. Legends has crashed. Right there is the car off the side of the track.
And losing 2 drivers.
Yeah, due to crashes alone. Of course, if Hubert here improves by a 1/10, he'll be able to pass Legends. Greg FFC4, currently P18. He's gonna have to find almost a second and a half to get into Q2.
I can't invite. I don't have
Who do you need to invite?
Greg.
Let me see. I'm pretty sure he's already in the lobby.
Yeah, he's now. He's going out.
Okay, I was kind of worried. I was like, send him an invite. He's already in the lobby.
I think that's always a message on the stream chat. Can Hubert or Greg get themselves out of the bottom 5? The bottom 4, I should say. He's on 3 lap holdings. As he starts his lap on the run down to the first corner. Touch it a little bit.
Teammates not too far behind him. We got 2 cars coming out of the Alpine, Hubert, and a Caesar Wizard. Ooh!
Using the rear end a bit there. He's great.
And he's almost down a 10th in the first sector alone. Can't imagine losing it there is going to help out at all. Snedden, by the way, improved by over 4/10 of a second. He's up to P5. 3 thousandths of a second ahead of D's and Q.
Nice.
You know, Greg is over 1.7 seconds off the pace of his own current best lap. Out of the final corner now. Down the pit straight once again. Minute and 37 seconds left as he crosses the line. He's got 1.7 off. Gotta hope he can find at 1.7 in the other direction. Even then, that would only put him P11.
Horizon's saying the cars are a bit loud.
Are they? I swear this sound is always the same for this account. Someone turned it up. There you go on the sound. I'm not going to be able to hear a thing, but hopefully you guys will be able to.
Yeah, I can definitely hear it. It's fine.
Oh, I mean me. My ears are shot, so I can barely hear anything. So I gotta have my audio up to like full blast just to even hear a whisper.
Easton has done 7 laps on these inters. No worries, Horizon.
Oh, Caesar Wizard across the line has put up an 11.6. It's P2 for him.
He just beats LF.
Hubert puts up a P14 lap with a 112.1. The check flag now waves. House dives into the pits. The next man across the line will be an Alfa Romeo. It's gonna be not Easton, no. Rob Kelly.
Tornado's on the bubble of being eliminated.
Across the line, and Rob Kelly puts a pole. It's a 111.251. Easton improves by a few thousandths of a second. Toby P2, a 111.4. I think the one man we need to watch right now is Greg. He's going to determine whether or not Tornado gets knocked out. Everyone else is through. Greg through the final 2 corners. Extremely wide, and he's invalidated. He found 4/10 of a second. Reese now takes pole. It's a 1:10.928. The first driver into the 110s.
It stopped raining. The track is getting quicker.
Oh yeah, there is no more rain falling, so Q2 could be a dry start. See a dry line on the tracks definitely forming. Bottom four, Legends, Lizard King, Greg, Ipswich Techers. Ipswich, of course, there's this not drive-through, quali ban. Well, that's unfortunate. So last week, Lizard King had told us, if I remember correctly, Lizard King told us last week it was going to be his last league race in RSF1, but turns out it's going to be this week. So, shout out to Lizard King. Hopefully he can have a much better race than he had at qualifying session. Top 14, a little over 8/10 apart. If you remove P1 from the equation, P2 to P14 is only at less than half a second separate them. I don't know if this race is going to be on the inters, but if it is, this could be a very competitive fight. For points, for podium, for whatever. Apologies if it seems like I'm out of it. I don't feel great right now, and honestly, before Broaders had even mentioned it, I felt okay. And speaking of Broaders, where has he gone?
I'm here.
Oh, good.
We definitely got a greasy track.
Yeah, no, track still looks a little greasy. It's definitely going to be another minute or two.
Some of the drivers have got to go around on inters just to get some of this water, and then perhaps the end of the session go out on the softs.
Ferrari are the only team to have raced in every single season of Formula One. British constructor
But who's going to go out first?
after 383 attempts, the highest of any team in Formula One history.
Looks like we've got Reese, Sam, Toby, and Season Wizard all on the softs.
85, 1997.
Yeah, I don't know if it's time for softs yet. I would definitely do a lap on the inters just to get rid of some
It's
excess
not time
moisture
for
on the
softs.
track.
Youngest winner of a GP, 18 years and 228 days old.
Aldaf is out on inters.
16 Spanish GP. Coincidentally,
Aldaf, first man out of the pits, he's on the inters. We also got an Aston Martin out.
We've got the Aston
Untracked.
and Biscuit
Muddy
on
Biscuit.
inters.
where the formula
Also got the Alfa Romeo of Easton on inters. So these three should really help get rid of the excess moisture on the track. Look at the back of the car though, there's no spray coming out of the back of that. Ditto with Muddy Biscuit.
It's still greasy though.
Ditto with Easton. No moisture whatsoever. Or no water spraying whatsoever out of the back of those cars. You got the Alfa Romeo of Rob Kelly coming out as well. You got a Mercedes, I believe it's D&Q. It is the AlphaTauri of Snedden. Everyone out on track right now is on the inters.
Everyone's waiting to see what the track is going to do.
Gonna ride along with Aldaf as he's heading into turn one now, down to third gear. Now on the exit. Making his way up the hill. Left-hand kink of turn two, immediately followed by turn three. It's a 17.186 through the first sector for the Red Bull. Top speed down this back straight of 192 miles an hour, heading into turn three at third gear again.
You've got a purple sector 1 from Muddy Biscuit.
It's a 48.938 through the first two sectors for him. For reference, Muddy Biscuit's about 9/10 off of the first two sectors of Aldaf. He's coming through the final corner now. Across the line, it's going to be a 1:10.329, close to pole position or pole time in Q1. Muddy Biscuit with a 1:11.698. Might be struggling on those inters due to how much the track's dried out. Easton with a 1:10.268. Hubert's on the inters, just started a hot lap. Tornado at the end of his out lap. We got Deason Q and Rob Kelly. Rob Kelly out of the final corner, and across the line it's going to be a 1:10.709.
Toby's waiting for the track to dry before he goes out.
Yeah. I imagine that's what everyone else on the softs is doing. They're just waiting. Deason Q just 0.06 of a second off Rob Kelly. That's the time that separates our second row. Deason Q takes P4 with a 1:10.715. Aldaf puts up another lap. It's a 1:10.223. Hubert here. What was that? Okay. Tornado across the line has put up a 1:10.454. It's P3 for the Aston Martin. But if I saw that correctly, Hubert literally went into the grass and then into the wall. And I'm not sure if he meant to do that or not, but I'm pretty confident he could have saved that car by just turning the other way.
He's got no front wing on his car, though.
Yeah, no, I mean, he didn't. Well, he had a wing when he did what I'm talking about.
Sam Howes and Caesar Wizard are out on soft tyres.
Oh, Jesus. We got a good bit of lag from Hubert.
The first car that is going to cross the line will be Caesar Wizard, unless Sam Howes decides to overtake him.
Houston with a 1:10.154. He's done 3 push laps, I believe. Yeah, 3 push laps on those tires now. Right on board with Caesar Wizard. See if the rear end kicks out. It does not. That'd be the first lap, first valid lap on a set of slick tires. Very cautious through turn 1 there. DRS has just been enabled. Imagine Caesar Wizard wishes he would have came out about 15 seconds later. Top speed here of 199, maybe even 200 miles an hour. For the McLaren, not a lot of grip on track though. Nearly loses it in turn 4 there. Now down to 4th gear here for turn 5. A little wide on the apex.
It's still a little bit greasy. It doesn't look like it's proper stock tyre.
Always invalidated. Invalidation for Caesar Wizard, it would have been a 111.1 for him. He would have been E7.
Sam Howes.
What was the time Sam put up?
Invalidation for Sam Howes.
Oh, I thought you had watched before and seen the time he'd put up. Muddy Biscuit's up by 4/10 in the first sector alone. Ipswich Techers has left the session. See if you can invite him back.
Who left the session?
Ipswich Techers.
I can't
The first
invite
two
him back.
sectors is a 48.5 for the Aston Martin and Muddy Biscuit. He's up by over 1.3 seconds. Cross line, it's going to be a 109.9. It's pole position for Muddy Biscuit. Just over 6 minutes left in the session. There's still plenty of time for the track to dry out.
It's literally right on the cusp of the track.
Yeah, you definitely. It's not a perfect time, but let's say it's not perfect conditions, but it's certainly better than nothing. Right now, everyone's best lap here. You go. Wow, C White with a 108.793. Wow, over almost 1.2 seconds ahead. Aldaf with a 108.6.
Track is now dry.
I'm pretty sure Muddy Biscuit put up a second lap there as he crosses the line. It's a 109.5. He improves by almost 4/10 flat. I'd say right about now is the time to be on the soft tire. Pigeon with a 110.3. He doesn't get nearly the kind of lap time that Aldaf and company get, but still a very good lap from the Alpine.
Could we see any more rain? Or is this it?
Usually there's no more rain after it starts, but it very well could be a different story here tonight. It's a 109.734 for Reese. It's P4 for the Red Bull. Oh, he almost loses it completely out of turn one there. Q with a 108.1. 107.6 for Aldaf.
On the second lap on those tires.
I'd say the later you put up your lap, the better. And Pigeon Munch, if he hadn't invalidated, would have put up a 108.033. It would have been P2 for him.
Instead of get out of the drop zone, with Sam.
Draco with a 107.608. It's pole position for him now. And as I've already said, pole position is gonna come down to who comes across the line last.
Sam is coming out.
Snedden through the final corner is gonna start his lap, so we're gonna move on to not the Mercedes, the Red Bull of Aldaf also coming into the pits. Hubert out of the final corner. Across the line, he would have put up a 109.0. Would have been good enough for P5. Currently, the time to beat is a 110.709 from Rob Kelly. Rob Kelly, I gotta say, has got to come out right about now. Easton's got to think about coming out now, too. Pigeon Munch with a 107.202. It's pole position now for the Alpine. Draco diving into the pits now. Gotta hope that doesn't end up hurting him. Tornado across the line puts up a 106.8. It's P1 for him now. Of course, I'm pretty confident everybody here putting up a lap is going to be taking pole. Snedden absolutely flying through this lap right now. Across the line, it's going to be a 107.1. It's P2 for him. It's not pole, but it's pretty close. Hubert, as of right now, out of the final corner, is currently sitting P12. Across the line, though, it's going to be pole position by over 2/10.
How's this taking his time going around the track?
Oh yeah, you want to burn as much extra fuel as you can on your outlap here. And there are a lot of people on their outlaps. Muddy Biscuit starting his final flying lap of the session. Reese finally coming out of the pits. Easton finally coming out of the pits. Rob Kelly houses through Sector 1. He's going a very slow first lap here, so he's not... He just wants to put up a valid lap time. Look at how many people, every single person's out on track. Sam Howes out of the final corner now has opened up the DRS, and we're going to ride on board with him. His valid lap is a 17.0. This is the final lap he can put up here. Through turn 1, almost loses the car. He opens up the DRS for the second DRS straight on his run to turns 2 and 3. Up the hill to 16.4 through the first sector. Muddy Biscuits crashed out. What's happened to him? I can't see. It's too far back. But he's crashed out of turn 8, and that's going to be his session over. The best he can possibly hope for is P10. As everyone now is crossing the line to finish their session, or start their final lap. Everyone has crossed the line in time. It's checkered flag in the air. Pigeon Munch across the line will be the first one. He's taking pole position on 106.1. Tornado dives into the pits. That could be very risky with how much people are improving their times. Howes
coming in front of him.
Howes now across the line. It's going to be a 105.6. It's P1.
Can anyone beat that? Oh, 105.7 for Aldaf. 105.8 for CY. Draco is right on the cusp here. He needs to pull out a lap. Draco goes 5th, pushing Snedden down into 11th. He needs a lap now. Tornado is right on the cusp. Easton and Reese didn't set a time. Well, they did set a time, but not improved.
Neither, I'm guessing
Tornado
they
is
both
out.
validated.
Hubert just scrapes through.
Wow, I'm honestly shocked Hubert got through, but Tornado, as I said, he pulled into the pits on that final lap, and I don't know if he had a choice, but if he did, he definitely made the wrong one. As he's down to P11. And your pole sitter, Sam Howes, followed by Aldaf, C. White, Rob Kelly, Draco, Pigeon, Toby, Snedden, D's and Q, and Hubert. Your bottom 5, Easton, Reese, Muddy Biscuit, Wizard, and Tornado. Ran out of fuel. Damn, that's unfortunate. I'm hearing word that Muddy Biscuit got impeded on his final lap.
Yeah, going to stand for the stewards to interpret that.
Where the formula are the rules and the one referring to the fact that this is the top tier of motor racing. 2014 ushered in a new set of regulations that saw us enter the turbo hybrid era of F1 car development. The biggest change being the engines, which were changed from 2.4 litre V8 engines to 1.6 litre turbocharged V6 power units. Along with this came integrated complex digital systems such as ERS. Sebastian Vettel holds the F1 record for the shortest time elapsed before picking up the penalty. He was caught speeding in the pit lane in practice for the 2006 Turkish Grand Prix almost immediately after he exited the garage, just 9 seconds into his F1 career. The United Kingdom has achieved more World Drivers' Championships than any other country, over a quarter of which were won by Lewis Hamilton. Hello to everyone here and welcome, and a special shout out to our VIP.
So we've got Draco out first, but he's letting
Affectionately known as the Jackhammer.
Toby go through first, along with his teammate
Max Verstappen managed to finish 81%
and the Mercedes of diesel queues.
when in 2000.
Toby will be the first man to put up a lap time here, and the sun is shining. Start Q3, so good to get some good lap times here.
Is it going to stay like it though? It's not possible.
Always a possibility of it returning to the raining conditions. But I think as long as you put up a good lap here, you might be fine. I think Toby would have to hope for a downpour the moment he gets out of the final corner. In order for it to really do much, but Toby coming into turn 5 now. With the slow AlphaTauri of Sneddon there. 44.799 through the first 2 sectors. The final corner now opens up the DRS for the final time. It's going to be a 104.147. His teammate across the line, a 104.240, 204, 104.8. A 103.96 from Draco. A phenomenal lap from the Haas driver.
That is very quick for that.
Got Sam Howes, who's invalidated, so he'll be diving into the pits immediately. Meanwhile, Aldaf across the line puts up a 103.856. Wow. Much faster time there from him. Pigeon Munch with a 104.197. It's P4 for him. Hubert across the line. In just a moment, it's going to be a 104.5. It's P6. Then out of the final corner now, he's opened up the DRS and across the line, it's going to be a 104.046. P3 for him.
Rob
Rob
Kelly has
Kelly.
been validated.
Oh, if he kept it valid, it would have been good enough for P5. As it stands, he's going to stay P10.
Alright, step away for a minute, give me a second.
Geez, 36.27 wings. That's pretty high. I mean, yeesh. I don't know why you're running wings that high, man. I mean, alright, who should we move to now? I think Draco. Pretty sure he's the furthest along on that lap. Check that, it's House. Currently, the only man on track without a lap time is Sam Howes. You could argue Rob Kelly, who's actually on a current lap right now. Aldaf has put up a 103.805. It's retaking his, or I should say, gaining on his advantage for pole position as of right now. Hubert takes P4 with a 104.0. Rob Kelly will be the next man across the line. He's improved by over 7.5 seconds, but of course he's going to need at least 10 for that to really matter. Out of the final corner now, opens up the DRS, and across the line it's going to be a 103.965. It's P3, the Alfa Romeo. Draco across the line now is going to start a hot lap. He's over a 10.5 off of pole. That's how much time he's going to need, and he's invalidated. Oh, that's really got to suck. He's probably got enough time to do another lap, though. 5 kilos of fuel around this track is about 3.5 laps, I think. He goes way off the track to allow the man behind him to continue on with his lap. I was going to say it's Sam Howes, but actually it was Snedden on an out lap. Sam Howes is currently at the end of his first hot lap here on this run. And across the line, it's pole position by over half a tenth. It's a 103.734. He's got a very slow moving Alpine. He's out of fuel completely. He's trying to stay as far off to the side of the track as he can. Ooh, okay, that was a little close for comfort from Rob Kelly. C. White with a 103.656. Pole position for the Williams. Something I wish they could have done yesterday, although it wouldn't have mattered with the tire deck that they had today. Snedden's invalidated out of turn one. He just started the lap and he's invalidated already. Yet he's still going. They turn off the ERS and then just either pull into the pits and get one last run on a clean set of softs, or go for one more run right here. It's C. White currently not gonna be, he's definitely not gonna be able to put up another run here. He's running out of fuel, so he'll be on his in lap here. Here we got Mr. Pigeon Munch just burning a bit of excess fuel, trying to heat up his tires. Out of the final corner, he's going to open up the DRS. Currently, only man on track, Mr. Pigeon Munch, with just under 3 minutes left in the session now. Oh, and he's invalidated on the exit curve of turn one. He cut the inside a little bit, and I thought that's when he invalidated, but I looked over for just a millisecond. And evidently, he's kept it, he did keep it valid, at least until the exit of turn one. Sam Howes is trying to come back out as quickly as he can, as is the Alpine of Hubert. So far, just Howes and Hubert are coming out. Aldaf also going to be coming out here in a moment. C. White also going to be coming out here in a moment. Mr. Pigeon Munch now going to be starting another lap here. Right on board with him yet again. And, okay, oof. Onto his teammate. No toe for his teammate, though he is pretty far up the road right now. And just Mayor is Hubert not, he's running full throttle, but for some reason he only got about 170 miles an hour there. I don't know if he's got enough time to put up another lap here. He'd have to hurry. So we're going to go over to Sam Howes. Improves by about a tenth and a half in the first sector. No worries. Down the third DRS straight. Toby pulls into the pits and retires from the session. Not sure why he's done that, but currently sits P8. Sam Howes out of turn 5 now, heading to the end of sector 2 and beginning of sector 3. Lost about half a tenth in the middle sector. Gotta hope he can find it back. The final sector is coming into the penultimate corner. Check flag waves now. He'll be the first man to cross the line. End of the session. Opens up the DRS and across the line. It's going to be a 103.581. He does take pole position for the time being. Next man, we've got the Icelandic inspiration, C. White. Out of the final corner, goes very wide on the exit. I don't know if that will count. No, he backs off. It will not count. He will not take pole position. DZQ does not take pole position either. We got another car going way off. Aldaf spun. Oh! Draco across the line now. Will not take pole position. He improves by a tenth, but doesn't even improve his position. Rob Kelly does take P4 away from Draco. Snedden invalidates. Pigeon Munch is an next man to cross the line. He does not take pole position. Hubert, the final shot, is definitely not going to take pole position. So Sam Howes takes pole position. And Hubert will get P8. I forgot to go over the others. But P2 is C. White, P3 Aldaf, followed by Rob Kelly, Draco, Mr. Pigeon Munch, Snedden, Hubert, Toby, and D's and Q are your top 10. I think with the top 10, the times would have been a little bit closer.
I thought that was close anyway. Less than 3/10 separating P1 and P5.
I mean, moving up Snedden's not a bad call, but not demoting anyone is a bad call, I would say. I mean, if nobody could do Mondays, I get it, that's fine. But like, I feel like there would have been one guy or two guys you could demote from this division, and it wouldn't be a bad call.
Who are they in your eyes?
Well, I don't know. I look at the standings like once a month, so I truthfully have no idea. And with how tired and just blah I'm feeling, I don't know. And I don't think we got a 20th driver. We did not. We stayed with 19. And it looks like right now everyone's going to start on the mediums. Of course, we're going to have that be a little secret until the formation lap. We'll be right back. for the start of your formation lap. Got Sam Howes in pole position, followed by C. White, Aldaf, Rob Kelly, Draco, Mr. Pigeon Munch, Nedden, Hubert, Kozlowski, Toby, D's and Q, Tornado, Caesar Wizard, Muddy Biscuit, Reese, Houston, IGN Legends, Lizard King making his RSF1 finale here at Austria, Greg and Ipswich Peckers will round out your field. Got just about everybody on the... Actually... Got 8 drivers starting on the hards, 11 on the mediums.
This should be an interesting start to the race then. We're waiting for the last car to line up.
We are getting a super far angle here. Please tell me this is the angle? Okay, bet. Oh dear.
We got a glitch start.
I mean, either that or... I'm assuming that, honestly. I don't know what else I would even call it.
Gonna give it a couple of seconds to see if it
I'm gonna give it like...
itself out.
I'm gonna give it like 5 more seconds. There we go. Okay. Caesar Wizard apparently had to leave the lobby. We got 5 red lights. Lizard King gets a jump start, and it's lights out, and away we go here for the Austrian Grand Prix. Howes gets a phenomenal start at the line, as does Aldaf, as he's gotten P2 off of C. White. C. White down to P3. Lizard King, I was about to say, has gone 10 positions, and then I knew why. IGN Legends up 3 positions from 16th to 13th here. Back at the front. I was pulling away from the pack here. Honestly, with the kind of pace Sam Howes has, I'm shocked he's not driving a Red Bull. We got a yellow in the back. It's for Ipswich Techers. He's lost it out of turn 4 there. Doesn't seem like he's got damage, though. He seems alright. So he keeps going. At least I hope he'll keep going. Oh, Muddy Biscuit on the inside line here. He's going to hit. That's why he's going so slow there. Lizard King also going to dive into the pit to serve his drive-thru. Those two both diving into the pits, both being super careful into the pits as to avoid a speeding penalty.
Front nose for Muddy Biscuit.
Oh yeah, that's a really rough way to start the race. He's going to be onto the hards. Fight Muddy back if you can. Oh, Greg, hold on. Greg's retired on track. I'm not sure why, but he's retired on track and his car's off to the side. Out after the fastest lap of 106.447. Draco getting past Rob Kelly here for P4. Kelly did not have the DRS, but now he will here down this back straight. Is he going to be able to make a move on the car? We got a lot of position changes, behind Sneddon, and Toby's got no front wing. What has happened to the Williams? Oh, and it looks like Legends is just smacked into the back of the Alpine there. Got a huge number of position changes here. Tornado now losing a spot to Easton, Oh, boy. Oh, the Williams and Toby. Got to get out of the way. Hubert's off.
Legends got wing damage.
I think a handful of drivers got wing damage.
Front right-hand side.
I don't... Oh, Legends doesn't come in. He stays out. This is going to absolutely kill him in the third sector. Jesus Wizard has come back, as has Muddy Biscuit. I'm not sure if there's anyone else that needs to be re-invited, but Easton comes back, overtaking Reese for P10. Reese has rejoined the session. Greg rejoins the session. Did Greg get in or retired by the AI? Wouldn't be the first time the AI retired a guy during the middle of a race. In fact, I had a race on Saturday where I got retired out by the AI because I couldn't rejoin. Reese also has wing damage, I've just noticed. Again, Legend staying out once again. Reese also staying out. Tornado, though, will be coming into the pits.
See White on out there, side by side. See White gets it. It moves him off into P2. He can now go and chase down Haddles.
I'll have distance back here, but it does not seem likely. He pulled a huge gap out of that hairpin.
Could you munch on Rob Kelly? Back out of that. As I look down on the inside, but Rob Kelly moves over. Look at his pass. It should take us 3 second time penalty for corner cutting.
But Legends and Reese still choosing to stay out on track with the wing damage. This might be hurting them a lot more than it's helping them.
He's still on P's and Q's.
Reese getting past Legend.
So there we go, let's start.
Weirdly enough, yeah, he has swapped onto the soft.
This is a good fight between East and D's and Q's. He's going to go side by side in D's and Q's. Still side by side. That's a break for the car in front, but he gets the traction off the corner.
Maybe PA for Easton now. Now he's just worried about
Snedden.
Got a yellow. It's Hubert. He's around out of turn 4. Switch Tuckers is yet another
3-second time penalty.
Ever since Easton passed to D's and Q has been dropping back quite a bit.
Easton on Snedden's.
Not able to make the move there, but I hope he can make it in here. And as it turned out, Greg did get disconnected and the game retired him.
He's taking Snedden. He's still going at it side by side though. Snedden had to give that pass up. And then Ethan goes on to find Mr. Pigeon Munch. IGN Legends on Reese. Reese runs it out wide. Please with 3-second time penalty.
See White and Aldaf swapping positions. P2 and P3. Switch Checkers with a third 3-second time penalty. It's now 9 seconds penalties for the Ferrari. IGN Legends got past Reese. Reese getting back past the Mercedes of Legends.
Has he brought Caesar Wizard into the battle?
Certainly has.
Oh, look at the left hand of the Caesar Wizard on the back of Legends.
The wing damage these two got, he should be able to get some moves done on them relatively soon. Oh, bit of contact between Legend and Wizard. They're both off the track. It's going to allow Ipswich Peckers to catch up to them. He's a Wizard down the inside, and he's going to get the move. And Hubert, okay, wait.
Safety car.
Hubert's crashed in one of the most impossible places. Done all the way off at turn 1. How's it going to come in and hit Aldaf as well? D. White, Draco, Rob Kelly, Pigeon Munch, Easton. Looks like he'll come in as well. Ned and D's and Q. Reese has got a pit. I mean, you got the wing damage. He's a Wizard. Both IGN Legends and Ipswich Peckers. Wizard Kings pitting. NATO is coming into the pits. Kobe is going to stay out. Well, he is in AI mode, but he is in it. He's he is an AI, I should say. Gonna see if there's anyone I can invite. Unless nobody added this guy as a friend on what's it called?
I've invited him already.
He's a PC player. I guess you invited him through his EA name. Yeah, no.
No, I invited him through Xbox because apparently you can.
Ah! Interesting. Well, let's see if he'll join back. So far,
But
the
he
answer is no.
hasn't got one. I can't invite him.
Legend who's pit on himself is going back into the pit lane. And I imagine he'll go on to the hards. No, it's the mediums here. He may have started on the hards. That might be why he's on the mediums. Safety car restart orders should be as follows. From the top, we got Sam Howes, Aldaff, T. White, Draco, Rob Kelly, safety cars in this lap, Mr. Pigeon Munch, Easton, Snedden, D's and Q, Ipswich Checkers, Reese, Wizard, Toby, Lizard King, Muddy Biscuit, Tornado, IGN Legends. He's going now, and it's green flag back underway here for the Austrian Grand Prix, lap 13 out of 36. So Rob Kelly getting P4 off of Draco. Mr. Pigeonmon's getting a phenomenal run out of turn 1, getting the move done on him.
At least it's got Toby. Toby and Muddy are swapping places all the time.
That you can do as well for P8. Almost 3 wide there for P11. Between Reese, Caesar Wizard, and Lizard King. Lizard King backed out at the last moment.
Draco. He's a king 3 seconds.
Not what he needed. Not what he needed at all. Sam Howes takes fastest lap.
Do you want to invite Toby because he's added the comms account?
Let me.
As an EA friend.
Doesn't even show him. I was online.
Okay.
Should have added you.
You can add me as well.
DRS has been enabled this lap. Of course, Howes is well outside the DRS of C. White right now. Look at the train of DRS from P2 all the way down to P14. Ned and Draco keep fighting. Aldaf getting back past C. White here for P2. Kelly hoping for a mistake from one of these two or perhaps even both so he can get into the podium position. Pigeon Munch also right on the gearbox with Rob Kelly. Side by side here for Reese and D's and Q. Reese getting the position off the Mercedes, or keeping his position off of the Mercedes. Switch checkers. Draco about to move. Draco going a little defensive. Ooh, not a great exit. Draco immediately starts to pull away using that ERS and slipstream he's got. Toby has rejoined. Good news there.
Keeping an eye on this LF C. White battle.
I'd say Aldaf's doing a really good job keeping hold of P3 at the least from Rob Kelly.
Easy with this 3-second time penalty.
6 seconds now for the McLaren.
Now definitely might go side by side into turn 1. Runs out wide, this allows Rob Kelly to come up behind. You can hold on to it, yes. Walk better with trying to overtake it. We have a spinner. Legend.
Off of turn 8.
No front, no damage though. Red left for a second, see white. Medium tyres must be going up about now.
I'd say the medium tires are still going to feel good, or at least good enough for another 2 or 3 laps. And they're just going to feel progressively worse. Hards right now probably feel amazing on Aldaf and House's cars.
He's trying to catch House.
Oh, Ipswich has crashed. It's another safety car. And there's Aldaf, or there's Ipswich Pecker's car right there. It's just before the finish line. Toby coming into the pits after 15 laps on those mediums. Good chunk of that from the AI. That pit stop's going to allow him to get onto a fresh set of mediums or even hards and go to the end.
Right, I've actually got bounced out here. I need to go over to my granddad's and sort something out.
Alright, well, take care, man.
And it's a pretty important piece of equipment, so
Later
as
on.
much as I love to stay here and do comms, I've got to sort that out, unfortunately, mate.
Yeah, Caesar Wizard gets a drive-through penalty. It's
Anyway,
gone from bad to worse for him.
good luck, have fun, dude, and I'll speak to you shortly.
Yeah, man. Later on. A lot of drivers coming into the pits. Everyone on the mediums and pitch and munch on the hards also coming in. And just about everyone, frankly, is coming in, except for the top 3 of Howes, Aldaf, and Draco, which is not going to be a good thing for these drivers. And Caesar Wizard's just retired in the pits. He realizes he's probably not going to be able to get anything going here. He's got 6 seconds in penalties, plus the drive-through, which just isn't going to help. Right, and I'm going to see if there's anyone else who wants to join. Actually, I'll just ask anyone in the chat, anyone who's in the comms chat, if y'all want to join my party, let me know. I can hit you up with an invite. We started with 19 drivers in this race. We're now down to 15. Drivers we have left in this race include Sam Howes, Aldaf, Draco, C. White on the brand new hards. I'm not sure if his advantage is going to be as obvious as it will be for the guys who have pit on the brand new mediums. IGN Legends did not pit last lap, but he will this time. Unfortunately, he's going to lose any amount of track position he originally had. He's going to go on to a new set of mediums to the end. They're going to go 15 laps. And a few guys I remember were low on fuel. I believe Easton was one of those drivers. Safety car restart order will be as follows. House, Aldaf, Draco, C. White, Rob Kelly, Mr. Pidgeonmont, Priest, D's and Q, Easton, Lizard King, Snedden, Tornado, Toby, Muddy Biscuit, and IGN Legends. Safety car is in this lap. Howe's leading the way here on this final restart, and he's gone. He's gone and away. Green flag back out here. Hopefully for the final time here. 22 laps down, 14 to go here for this race. Aldaf gets a 3-second time penalty. That's not the kind of thing he needed to see. The exact thing Sam Howes wants to see, though, is the man behind him with a penalty. And then just, he's got to hope now that Aldaf holds up the rest of the pack. Rob Kelly. Oh, contact between him and C. White. Nothing too serious there, though, as Rob Kelly's up to P4. And this could be his race to lose here now. C. White is continuing to get hounded, this time now by Mr. Pigeonmunch. Reese just behind him. Rob Kelly getting the move done for P3. I did not think he would go for an overtake in Sector 3 there, but here we are. Sam Howes, you gotta start wondering whether it's that thought's creeping into his mind. Aldaf's gotta hold off. He's gotta hope that Aldaf holds off Rob Kelly. C. White down the inside. What an audacious move. He's gotten it to completion, though. He's trying to fight back against Mr. Pigeonmunch, but I just don't know how much he can fight. Oh, whoa! Way off the track, you see them over there. Contact between C. White and it was Pigeonmunch. Draco now gets a 3-second time penalty, and where is he? Lizard King's off the track. What's happened to him? Or off the pace, what am I saying? Draco, oh, a lot of contact between D's and Q and company. And Draco, who was P3 on this restart, all the way down to P8 now. Sned with a 3-second time penalty. That's going to be huge if he wants to be able to score points tonight. D's and Q Draco alongside each other. Neither one willing to give up on the position. Sned bumping into the back of D's and Q there. Reese getting past Rob Kelly for P3. And now you got to hope Aldaf, if you're Aldaf, you've got to let your teammate through. He's on much pressure, much softer tires. You've got to let him through. You cannot block your teammate. And that's exactly what he's doing. He's essentially saying, I don't want my team to win. I'd rather finish P6 than my teammate finish P2. That's all you need to do is watch how teammates race each other. And if you're not willing to immediately give up that position, you're basically saying you'd rather not win. Certainly not going to win any races, and he's certainly not going to get a podium. Defending his teammate like this, he's got to get out of his way. I understand he's also got DRS, but he's on much older tires. It could be a Red Bull win if he just lets him through. And he does get through. Toby's around out of turn 1. And Reese now's got DRS on Sam Howes on 10-lap pressure mediums. Versus 15-lap old hards. Almost runs into the back of the AlphaTauri there. Reese now still looking to try and make a move. He backs off to the penultimate corner. Just want to run into the back of the AlphaTauri. D's and Q with a 3-second time penalty. Reese riding the grass on the exit of the final corner. C. White now with a 3-second time penalty. We got everybody getting penalties here now. Reese gets the move around the outside. and it's P1 now. Sam Howes doesn't get anywhere near the same kind of traction out of turn 3 as Reese did. A lot of yellows in the back. It's for Mr. Pigeon Munch. He's lost it. And now out of turn 4, look at that. Once again, Reese just pulling away. Easton now takes P3 away from Aldaf. It's looking like a podium for an Easton, Sam Howes, Reese podium here. Ten laps to go, or 9 laps to go, 27 laps down. IGN Legends getting past Muddy Biscuit for P9. Ugh, what am I doing? What am I watching here? Ugh. White and Legends still fighting side by side. Muddy Biscuit trying to stay close. Oh, and Easton's gotten past Howes. Easton, who started this race pretty poorly, not in a very good position at all. Just talking about a terrible setup at the start of this race. Or I should say, the start of Q3, the end of Q2, start of Q3, is now just 1.2 seconds off the back of your race leader. Here's another driver to think about. Got Rob Kelly. He's got to get past Aldaf and Sam Howes, and he could make it a double podium for Alfa Romeo. Trying to get a move done here now on the Red Bull. He looks down the inside, and he gets forced into the grass on the inside there. That could be looked at later on. But for now, Rob Kelly's not going to worry about it. He's just going to keep driving here. He's got to hope he can get the move done on the Red Bull here to have any chance at a double podium here, or at any chance at a podium for himself here. His first podium of the season. Easton's still not in the DRS of Reese. And this is really going to hurt him, because all this is going to do is allow Howes to stick with him. These medium tires are going to fall off soon. The question is when. When they do, speaking of overtakes, Sned trying to get the move done for P5. A lot of contact between the two Alphas of Power East and the Romeos. Easton Q, meanwhile, getting past Tornado. Tornado looking for the switch track. Almost loses the rear end. That's going to be all the looking he can do here. Easton, I just noticed he's caught back up to 1.1 seconds back, but that's the thing. He's got the higher downforce. He'll catch Reese without a doubt in the final, pretty much from turn 4 on, but in the first, after the final corner, he's not going to catch him. He's just going to lose a tenth, maybe a tenth and a half per straight. He's got the same issue that I had, I think, at Austria last season. And last year's game, I had a higher downforce. I just didn't have any straight line speed. Rob Kelly and Snedden once again side by side. Kelly's got the DRS, so does Snedden though. So Snedden might be able to keep P5 here. Side by side, and it looks like Snedden's going to hold on to P5. Kelly should be able to get the position back after penalties, but can't imagine that's how he wants to get it back. Easton's just outside the DRS. creeping inside. He's creeping inside to 1 second. Cross protection point, though, he lost over a tenth. I don't know what just happened there, but he went from just under a second to over 1.1 seconds back. He's having to use every ounce of ERS he's got. Reese is using just about all he's got. In fact, I don't think anyone here... Oh, actually, Aldaf still has 25%. Draco with a 5-second speeding penalty in the pits. And he's retired in the pits. That's his race done and dusted. Just an unfortunate end for the Haas driver, who started off this race very, very strongly. Now retire in the pits, unfortunately. Getting on board yet again with Rob Kelly, currently the closest battle, really. This position, maybe see White between him and D's and Q. Snedden gets another 3 seconds. It's going to be 6 seconds for him on the board now. And the way it's looking, he'll probably lose 2 positions instead of just the 1 to Rob Kelly. Also got 3 for Aldaf, D's and Q's, C White, IGN Legend, 6 for Pigeon Munch and Lizard King. Rob Kelly, oh, a bit of contact between him and Snedden. But Snedden up to P5. He's been able to maintain his position so far. I'd say right about now is where those mediums are going to start to fall off pretty heavily. Question is Sam Howell's going to be able to take advantage of that or not? Sam Howell's on 22 lap hold, now 23 lap hold hard. Munch just hit onto this brand new set of sauce. Lizard King with another 3 seconds. That gives him 9 on the race. I think at this point, if Easton wants to win, he's going to have to hope Reese makes a fatal error. Oh, Sam Howes is just behind him, too. Reese not doing very good through this middle sector. As always, he's worn his tires out. I'd say probably about maybe 5% worse than Easton's. 2 laps to go. It is the penultimate lap of this Austrian Grand Prix. And Easton is in the DRS. Aldaf with another 3 seconds. He's going to give him 6 now. Get about the same exit out of the hairpin. Reese still able to hold on to the position. A quarter of a second. Sam Howes, meanwhile, lost about half a second to Easton in the last lap. C White's game position. D's and Q and Tornado have crashed into the wall. That's going to get muddy. 2 free positions. He's going to go up to P8. And D's and Q could have damage. Oh, Muddy must have overtaken D's and Q, and of course it gave him that dumb yellow flag thing. It's like, oh, you can't overtake people, I got a yellow flag. It's like, yeah, that's not a yellow flag, get out of my face. I know that feeling. Easton is just behind Reese on this final lap of the Austrian Grand Prix. Is he going to go for the overtake up the hill? Is he going to do it into turn 4? Aldaf's gotten the overtake on Howes. Easton stays behind, although he doesn't get a great run through the hairpin. Neither does Reese. This is the final overtaking opportunity here. He's going to go around the outside here of turn 4. Around the outside, he goes for the switchback. Reese loses the rear end almost. They're side by side for turn 4. Reese still holding on. Oh, this is a fantastic defensive effort from the Red Bull. And on the final lap of this race, I don't think Easton's going to be able to get it, but he put up a valiant effort as they're coming through the final 2 corners now. Out of the final corner. Reese is going to be your Austrian Grand Prix winner. Easton P2, P3 Howes, Rob Kelly P4, followed by Aldaf, Snedden, C. White, Legends, Tornado, D's and Q, Muddy Biscuit. Of course, after penalties, I imagine Muddy Biscuit will gain all 3 positions on these guys that he will. IG and Legends, D's and Q P10, Tornado P11, Toby P12, Pigeon Munch P13. I don't think Lizard King took home fastest lap. But wow. Final 2 laps of that race were genuinely good. Oh, absolutely great ending. Oh, I said good. I meant great. I'm so tired. Whew. I need a nap. There is your podium finishers there. Sam Howes, Reese, and CRF1 Easton. I can't even hear the podium music. That's dumb. I might as well skip it then.
What are you doing?
Top 6 all within 8 seconds. Or, well, actually, if you remove the 6 seconds these two both had, the top 6 were less than 2 seconds apart, just over 2 seconds apart, because Rob Kelly finished P6 on track, and after the penalties, he got P4. Does not look like we will be getting our podium drivers. I'm absolutely cooked. I gotta go take a nap or something. Thank you to everyone who watched today. I have been your host, Dave's Freak. I'll be signing off. Tomorrow will be Division 2, same track, same time. Goodbye and have a great night.